Jesus resurrected on the seventh day. And the King David, his ancestor, ruled for 7 years. The non-Jews, they say, be our king. So one day people refused to go for election because the lockdown of this corona, whatever, told them, listen, you see, they stay home for months. Yeah. Since election is the same day because we need to move into technology. The 5 wise bought once the whole of the around. This is the era. And the foolish, they valorize money, they bought a bit. You see, they kept money, you see. So when the master came and entered with the 5 wise, so in the wisdom of 5 wise, we start the wisdom of once buy. Money has no value if there is nothing to buy with it. You understand? So money is my life. That is the language of the foolish. Money cannot be your life. Your life is what you buy using money. Fish, bread, copper, carpenter, water, diamond, all this. All this is the result of the natural because we are in global government. We're gonna speak because God bless gift and talent. Because you will valorize money, you will valorize the things you use money, you collapse. So God said you must start discovering, bless the womb to be in the family to make children. You see, the democracy has been destroyed by lesbianism, gayism, all those. It means they were there already before time of Sodom and Gomorrah, time of Noah. Noah told them, build the boat. God said it's time to build the boat because there shall be a rain. He gave me a refresh button, you see. Our refresh button will be crisis, vacuum, cup in the morning, economic crisis, business crisis. God set a time for the body of general to be sold anymore. Buy, sell, wonder. Money and technology become the body of generals. When they loaded it for 2 days, it get rotten. They wouldn't remember the instruction. Jesus came and he said, use money today to solve today's problem. Tomorrow let it go. So we have completed polycopic Christianity. Now we move into Christ technology, use of the same souls going to kill the Christians, or reverse into Paul to go and save those who was killing. Understand? The same about the James Mandela, you is a terrorist, Mandela is a good leader. The same king who wanted to kill Elijah, the same king said, come, help us because rain was suspended. They ate the last meal of the widow. So in glaciology is to discover again. I discovered that micro oven can be reversed into duplicator of food. Microfridge can be reversed into amplifier of water. So if you remain with 1 liter of water, 1 liter of liquid amplification of fuel of your car. Because in end into beginning, all what we are doing, companies, exploitation, it won't be there. If they are not resources of the natural. No copper, no diamond, dry because of global climate change. You see the same rain, the climate of God, when it's working properly, it produces mineral underground. On top of ground, we have farming. You understand? So now when it's too hot because driving of billions of cars per second and the use of electromagnetic wave which transport our photo video, see they disturb because our God forces, they are electromagnetic forces. That's why electromagnetic wave was discovered to me. Electromagnetic wave can transport me. It's time to discover. You see a car is too slow, even the aeroplane. A cloud of energy. It means normally for God, when you say fish, it must be there. But because our reason is our five senses we have been served by 5 senses, we need to discover. That's why you need to duplicate it. The same way for God, he say you have a camera, can capture photo of bread, then you go and make photos of it. How many copy of photo of bread you can do on a photography machine of a color one? You see, you're gonna see so many. Yes. So we can do it now as well. So by sign symbol, if you look at, because Sadek, I told you our ancestors they immigrated. So they were in kingdom. Understand? That's why African you still have your traditional leader, your king. You understand? Those king, their kingdom were taken. Is ruled by a system of white now. So we now, how do we rule our people in the system of kingdom and democracy combined? Day of election must be a king should take a decision. King Pharaoh achieve. My ancestors they achieve. He divided KwaZulu into 3, total for white, motorized for Indian, sweet total for black. King Pharaoh put Joseph as the prime minister. You understand? And the queen was confused. She offered sex. You see, want to destroy Joseph. You see. So both were always. When we are in peace, we are in freedom. So we decide sexual orientation. God gifted you as a male. You decide to be a female. You see, collapse. You see, for God lives in you. Your life belongs to God. You understand? So you cannot decide on you. God gifted you with a male life. You are a male. You decide to be a female. You are a female. Decide to be a male. So for God, that freedom will destroy the same way as if they get a gun, they shoot. You understand? In democracy, freedom, it means abortion is allowed. You understand? So God's richness is people. Our richness is money and technology. So you valorize it too much. Jesus said, use money today to solve today's problem. Tomorrow, let it to God. So money became our manna. So now we is double portion and technology. So at the 12th tribe, God didn't want them. From Egypt, didn't want them to enter in Canaan. They all finished in desert because they disobey. So for we Jesus achieved both of us. Noah time and the Lord time became baptism in water and baptism in fire, spirit, so conversion. So I achieved God. So just to convert for me. So I converted baptism in water into spirit, spirit into motor, fire into light into rain. So you are the race. So we after years we count. I told you today is a hand of God counting. God count 45 days a month, 9 days a week, 18 months a year. 1 hour 90 minutes, we count 7 days a week, 12 months a year. 28, 29 for February. February 14, February became February is 2, the reverse is 5. 14 May 1948. You see? Achievement. 74 years old. That is Israel received independence in 1948. Israel was born until my mother 1948. It means by counting. Our God is a number to God and the letter God. The same thing of God, write a letter, write a number. So by flag, you see, they came from the center of Katanga, Africa, you see, Namibia. So it has been under colonization, freed. It used to be a province of. So there you can see only life of white. So black are in trouble. So we need to start the new ruling in which we must pay the citizen. There's no job for them. Pay them the number of the. It means their vote become their job because their job is taken by a robot. And the qualification, you understand? So you can see by sensible. If you look at blue-white, you see they are Holy Spirit descendant. You see, and you see the bird as well. You see blue and white. Yellow is wisdom of the kingdom, and then the red time, then the green. So red time, this bar, this is too much trouble. Namibians are suffering a lot. They have no place, no land there, in their own land. So everybody immigrated. So it's time to change the system. Change the system, not the president. Changing of the president does not mean changing of your life. That's why we see SWAPO is like African National Congress. They made a liberation struggle now because they only fought to take the country. It's like African National Congress. Let us sit together. No, we couldn't sit. Mandela didn't have time. We couldn't even believe it could have been free to sit down and reverse the system. So same car, different drivers. Understand? So the same way apartheid regime did to the citizen of the South Africa. That is what African National Congress said. You inherit the same, no? The same in Namibia. Namibia same. The same system is for white. So we have a system is the kingdom. So how would we rule people in the system of the kingdom? That's why I'm saying a king should take decision in favor of each and one. My mother and some Pande achieve. The divided was rather into 3 because they say the kingdom belongs to a lady. In marriage there is no discrimination. Our women, sisters, they are married by any tribe, any race, any color, any. You see, those children. This is we. So we need to pay our people. It means pay them the number of days we want to rule them because we want to free their gift talents and discover them. Because we are moving into. You see, one day when I give them money, that money to have no value because they will try to buy something you don't buy, you don't be able to buy. You understand? Because, why? Because there will be no resources of the natural day. That's why all these money, currencies, paper, everything. That's why I told you it's time to make a tablet. Build currency. It means tablet to become an integrated. That's why I got all these car, radio, TV. They become teaching a little tool. They are teaching tool. effect of God breakable. They are a box and the cross.